Baloch activists have protested outside the UNGA headquarters in New York over Pakistan's atrocities against the people of Balochistan. Now, Baloch activists want to raise the issue at a global platform. Aditya Rajkol is on the phone line with me. Aditya, we have seen in the run-up to the UNGA meet a lot of protests across the world. We had news coming in of protests being held in Australia, but today we are seeing them right outside the UNGA. Is this an attempt by the activists for to make sure that Pakistan at least mentions Balochistan?
Well, absolutely. In fact, this was the beginning of the 71st session of the UNGA, and the Baloch people did not let this momentum go, and they have been protesting ever since the statement of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, giving them much more momentum all across the globe, making the atrocities really international headlines. And now they've reached the gates of the UNGA in New York, and in fact, several of them protested against the atrocities by Pakistan. And remember, in a few days from now, Nawaz Sharif would be speaking at the UN. He has said clearly that he'll be raking up Kashmir, but this time around he'll face strong opposition by his so-called own people from Balochistan who will be protesting there against the brutalities of the people in Balochistan. In fact, there have been several operations in Dera Bukti, in Sui and Turbat ever since Prime Minister Modi's statement, and several people have been abducted while there were many others who have been killed and are at this moment. So clearly, the momentum continues as of now. The Baloch people are saying that they will continue this struggle not just at the level of the UNGA, but all across the globe. And interestingly, this also comes at a day when Afghan President Ashraf Ghani comes to New Delhi, and today Prime Minister Modi will be meeting him. And perhaps Baloch people will be again requesting both these nations to support the Baloch struggle for freedom.
A wary and bruised Bengaluru limped back to normalcy even as a man died of injuries he had sustained after he jumped off the third floor of a building while fleeing lathi-wielding policemen the previous night, taking the Cauvery violence toll in the city to 2. Repeated flag marches by contingents of Rapid Action Force from the morning drilled home the message that normalcy was on its way, notwithstanding rumors of unrest that continued to dominate social media and local TV channels, especially during the first half of the day. But in a dramatic turn, by late evening came the announcements from the government that schools and colleges would open from Wednesday. North Korea will have enough material for about 20 nuclear bombs by the end of this year, with ramped-up uranium enrichment facilities and an existing stockpile of plutonium, according to new assessments by weapons experts. The North has evaded a decade of UN sanctions to develop the uranium enrichment process, enabling it to run an effectively self-sufficient nuclear program that is capable of producing around 6 nuclear bombs a year, they said. North Korea has an abundance of uranium reserves and has been working covertly for well over a decade on a project to enrich the material to weapons-grade level, the expert said.